As we all know, school is a place from where we get knowledge, manners, and so many things. But what if that place became your biggest nightmare? Well, hello there, my name is John, and today I'm gonna share my real life haunted school story with you all guys. So around 2019, when the world wasn't hit by the COVID-19, I took admission in a newly opened school in my city, California. In initial days, everything was fine. Teachers were good and all my friends were good as well. But one day during lunch break, two students of my class went to the terrace to eat their lunch. And after that, they decided to come back. But one of them said to the other one that you go, I'll come after some time. So one friend did came back. But when he was on halfway of the stairs, suddenly he heard a very bad scream of his friend and immediately ran towards the terrace. And when he reached at the door was already locked. He started to panic and ran to the principal office and told everything there. When the teacher and the staff checked out, they found it that he had jumped from the building. Everyone was in shock because the construction of that building was in that manner, so no one could fall or jump from it. So technically it was impossible for a student to jump from that place. It was first time everyone thought it was an accident and the school life began to normal again. But after few days from that incident, a student from high school committed suicide again in the washroom. Everyone was in shock but thought might be because of exam pressure he did that. But I think strange thing did not find a way to go out of the school yet. Like lights starting turn off and on automatically. We all felt so scared, but school management continued to ignore all this. But we all were not ready for what was coming next for us. Because after few days, our exams were going to happen. So school started taking extra classes from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at evening. We all used to study in library. And one day when our extra class went over, we were leaving the library, but suddenly we found out that watchman had locked our corridor from the outside. We thought maybe he just forgot that we were still inside the library, so that he did that by mistake. So a teacher called him and asked him about this, but he said, "Did you forget that? I left the school early today, and so I told you in the morning." Our sir suddenly remembered that convo between them. Oh yeah, he left the school early today. But the question was still there. If it wasn't him, then who on earth locked the door from the outside? After that, everyone's phone networks were gone. We were totally disconnected from the outside. We all were so scared, but our teacher was with us too. So somewhere in our heart, we knew that we are gonna be safe. So it was now completely dark outside and we all were hungry as well. So one of our sir decided to go in school's canteen and bring some food for us. It's been more than 30 minutes, but sir didn't came. We all started to worry about him. Then suddenly he came back, but he didn't talk to anybody and sat on his chair. We all felt very strange because sir wasn't replying to any of our questions. And we heard a scream of our sir from the corridor. That was the most horrifying thing, that who is sitting on the chair when our sir is at the corridor. When we turned back at him, he started writing on the blackboard that you all are going to die. And suddenly he disappeared. But thankfully our parents and cops came back. They broke the lock of the corridor and came inside to the library. We all took a deep breath. And I feel like I just came back from the near-death experience. When cops checked the building, they found out one dead body, which turned out to be our sir, who went to the canteen for food. But his dead body was found outside of the corridor, and now it was the biggest mystery that how he went outside of the corridor. Because as I told you all that it was locked from the outside. After that incident, school remained closed for 1 month. And now thank you for listening my real life story, and I hope you all guys enjoyed it as I did. And now if you want to share your real life horror stories or incident with us, and want that it should be listened by everyone out there. So you can share it on our email, which is sendyourdarkstories@gmail.com. Till then, peace out.